if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number, I don't even remember. Yeah, that's what I mean. I say 140 enough. Peeps, we give thanks, blessings. I just that everybody has been having a wonderful Friday. Just that everybody has been having a productive week. Blessings to the persons who are home from work and are able to now relax a little. Shout out to the persons who are on their way home from work, and especially to those persons who will not be off work for the next few hours. We know what things said. You see me? So good evening to everyone. Blessings, and hope say everybody get a chance to full jar the stream tonight. I teach you about some things we affect Jam Down, Jam Rock, Jamaica land we love. Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vibes Cartel, Anne-Marie Vaz, Damien Crawford, Peter Phillips, and some more people. Bojo Banton and the works. You know what I mean? People, we give thanks. As I say, I kind of try that thing without the whole heap of shout out thing for a little while and see how it work out and see if there's any changes in viewership and retention time and them something. So I big up some people look more down on the stream. But welcome to the persons who are here. Really and truly appreciate your support. We're not even to waste some time because peeps, I streamed last night. Frankly, I am tired, so I'm gonna try and get this one out of the way as quickly as possible and try to get some rest. You know what I think go. Yeah, so let me say. So peeps, blessings. Last night we spoke at length about the results in relation to the by-election in Eastern Portland contested by the People's National Party representative and Vice President one Damien Crawford, university lecturer, and the Jamaica Labour Party standard bearer was Anne-Marie Vaz, the wife of West Portland MP Darrell Vaz. The end of the day, campaign was going on. Persons would have had their views on some of the things that were said. Some persons would have used some of the things that were said to form their opinions and to make their decision. The long and short of that is that the electorate, there was, I think, 36,000 much persons registered to vote. At the end of the polls at 5 p.m. yesterday, Thursday, April the 4th, about 18,000 plus persons would have voted, resulting in a 53.7 voter turnout percentage that would be vastly improved compared to the 2006 general election. At the end of the counting, on 127 ballot boxes were counted. The Jamaica Labour Party candidate Anne-Marie Vaz would have emerged on top, and she would have recorded a total of, I don't even remember what I don't want to tell a lie upon nobody, a total of 9,917 votes compared to Damien Crawford's 9,616. So the preliminary result suggested that Ms. Vaz would have won the seat by 306 votes. A recount would have begun this morning, and they are saying that the recount will take up to about 3 days. Don't necessarily see a change in the results. The numbers might be closer, however, because they may be spoiled ballots and stuff and them things. You know one thing, I would have spoken about the impact of Ms. Vaz winning the seat. I would have spoken about what it meant for Damien Crawford, or possibly what it meant for him. I can't speak to what it means for him. I can just give you my opinion. I also spoke to you about what it meant for the leader of the People's National Party, Dr. Peter Phillips, Zane, and so the dust has settled. Persons are reflecting, some persons are agonizing, some persons are casting blames, some persons are making accusations. Some persons have been gracious in defeat, some persons not so much. But it's the whole election process, and this is Jamaica Terrated, as I like to say. You understand what I say? So, I'm now get back in the intricacies of everything, because I would have done that last night in a previous stream. So, and that stream so far has been my most successful stream in terms of viewership as it relates to our extra class. I think about 20,000 persons would have watched that stream so far. And during the stream last night, I had almost 900 persons watching at its peak. Peyton Place, good evening, my brother. Really and truly appreciate the support, blessings every time. Zane, so thanks to the persons who were here last night. Some persons might not have known, some persons may not have gotten any notification, but I sincerely appreciate the support last night. And even though I was just voicing my opinion, many persons seem to have agreed with the general line of conversation and analysis. So peace, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, so we're going to talk a little about that, and then we'll kind of move on and groove on and get the thing up and running. You understand what I say? So another vase in the house, and as I said earlier, Anne-Marie is the husband of Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz is a politician that people either love or hate. See, I don't think that there's any middle ground. The Jamaica Labour Party's JLP Anne-Marie Vaz is the new member of parliament elect for Eastern Portland, and elect in the sense that the recount has not yet been concluded. Zane, Vaz topped a bruising contest for the seat in Thursday's by-election against Damian Crawford of the People's National Party, vice president nonetheless. Zane, she was leading by over 400 votes with about 90% of the ballots counted. And at the end of the day, as I said, she would have been declared the winner by 306 votes. Implications: immediately the Jamaica Labour Party would have gained another seat in the House of Representatives, and the People's National Party would have lost another one. At the end of the last election, it was 31-32 or 30-30, I don't remember, 31-32 I think, in favor of the Jamaica Labour Party. But then there was an unfortunate situation where a People's National Party member of parliament for Southwest St. Mary, I think, would have died, and the Jamaica Labour Party would have emerged victorious in that by-election, so they would have increased their numbers to 33 seats, and subsequently the by-election yesterday, so they are now 34-29. So that gives Andrew Holness and the Andrew Holness administration a little bit more power in trying to get certain things done in the Senate, not in the Senate, in the Parliament, so to speak. Zane Savas overcame a margin of 2,000 votes. That would have been the margin for the 2016 general election when Dr. Linville Bloomfield would have defeated, I don't remember the Jamaica Labour Party representative name for the election. Yeah, so let me say, so many things are being said, many accusations are being made. You hear of vote buying, you hear of intimidation, the regular sounds as it relates to election and the electoral process in Jamaica. I hope, for the sake of our democracy, that these are just blind allegations and people are just hurting and I hope there was no form of voter intimidation. I hope that there was no form of vote buying in the direct, explicit sense of vote buying. You give a man some money and then go vote for you. So you know that in the political process, there's normally some form of exchange that takes place. Politicians offer people things, be it money, be it food, be it chickens, be it zinc, be it whatever it is, in exchange for their vote. So we know that is a thing, but I'm speaking about the explicit attempt to purchase votes. You understand? The People's National Party are also sounding out, saying that they were outspent 10-1 by the Jamaica Labour Party, and that is no surprise. The Jamaica Labour Party is a governing party. They will have financiers and backers who are willing to splash cash on them for perceived benefits down the road. So that's the next problem in itself. Zane, Anne-Marie Vaz's husband is Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz is a career politician. Probably people will say other things. You understand what I say? But that is not my place. Zane, and as such, she would be a part of an establishment that is kind of well oiled. The resources are there, and as such, teach if you did right. With 100,000 blessings family. Zane, and as such, and one thing that many persons are choosing to ignore is Anne-Marie Vaz would have been laying the groundwork in the constituency for over a year now. She has been working in the constituency long before the unfortunate passing of Dr. Linville Bloomfield. So, and I like them just plant her in there and spend a bag of money. I suppose a bag of money might have been spent, But it's not like she wasn't there before, and it's not like she wasn't visible. So persons are seeming to have short memories as it relates to that, or a selective memory for that matter. You understand? So as I said, I don't detail the reasons why I think the People's National Party would have lost last night and things. So Zane, as I said earlier, there's an article in the print media that says PNP outspent as high as 10-1 by JLP in East Portland, says Julian Robinson. And as I said last night, I think the person in the People's National Party who I think is the best possible option to replace Dr. Peter Phillips, if he's brave enough, is Julian Robinson Peeves. When I say these things, I am saying these things from a position of no political affiliation or preference. I am just saying this based on me looking at the situation, analyzing the situation, seeing the possible candidates, and just working out who I think would serve the party's interest the best. You understand? Will that ever my doubt that. See? So, we don't need to forget into the details, but Julian Robinson said the JLP outspent them 10-1. And as I said, that is common sense would tell us that going to happen. Because as we go back, we said that Damien Crawford sought the support from the public via GoFundMe campaign. For sure, so the man them never have no money. You understand? They would have been up in opposition for what now? 2 years and stuff. So, and I like said them have the money like that. See? And as I said earlier, the recounting began today. So we'll see how that goes. And them something there. Now, as I said last night, it would be very nice if I could get to bring Damien Crawford on the program probably Sunday evening. You understand? If I just hold a reason with him, pick him brain, so I'm up to next, what I'm next move, how him I feel inside. However, he would have spoken prior to the results being announced yesterday, and he would have said some things I think we can share with you. You understand what I say? Crawford hurt massively in defeat. Naturally. See? Casting himself as a victim of character assassination. Defeated People's National Party candidate for East Portland, Damien Crawford, was left devastated yesterday by a stinging 306 vote loss to Member of Parliament-elect Anne-Marie Vaz of the Jamaica Labour Party. Vaz, who is 53-year-old, amassed 9,917 votes, as I said earlier, to Crawford's 9,611 votes. The biggest aggregate turnout in the history of elections in the constituency. So the voter turnout for this by-election is the highest in the political history of the constituency. Yeah? In a tweet last night, Crawford conceded defeat. Congratulations to MP Anne-Marie Vaz and her team. I wish you a successful tenure. I mean, that is the manly thing to do. That is the mature thing to do. You would have lost in a competition, and it is always the right thing to say congrats to your opponent and to wish them all the best. You understand what I say? Whether it's sincere or not. I don't know why it wouldn't be sincere. Anyways, earlier he praised his campaign team for their effort in a 6-week campaign that left him too much ground to cover against a candidate who was on the hustling for more than a year, as I said. See? Crawford now said, thanks to the supporters, his colleagues, family, friends, etc. Yeah? Thank you for all your hard work and endless support today and over the course of the campaign. The word is love. Thanks to members of the PNP for the great effort, and thanks to all that believed in my vision and had confidence in my abilities. So the former MP and ex-senator looked tired and thinner as the election result came about. That is what the article has said. Yeah? See? So midway before the polls closed, Crawford admitted that he feared being jolted by defeat. I mean, I quote him now. A loss will hurt massively. So I suppose he's hurting massively. I am perceived nationally as a winner. And that is good for me politically. And that is not something I want to dissuade. But a loss will hurt massively because of my brazenness and my forthrightness. It will also determine how harsh the criticisms will be, said Crawford. But it is politics. Go hard or go home. Fair enough. He said that despite his national appeal, he was the underdog. I don't think that Crawford was the underdog. See? And was hugely outspoken, outspent by the JLP political juggernaut. He said the campaign has also caused him permanent damage. You understand what I say? You cannot be the underdog when you are the PNP's most popular politician, when you are a vice president in the People's National Party, when you are a man who is known by almost every single Jamaican who is actively involved in politics. And you cannot be the underdog if you are defending a seat that has been held by your party for 30 years. So this underdog statement is kind of sheepish, really. Zane, it has been an unfair competition. It has hurt me. The JLP decided to run 2 campaigns. One for my public image and one to hurt me personally. To say that I am sexist and a racist. But I suppose the JLP did never just get up and say them things about Damien. The JLP would have said those things in relation to statement that Damien would have made on the political campaign and the political platform. You understand what I say? As Keita Scott loves say, Zane Bird will love sing, shot catch him. You understand what I say? That is something to hurt me personally. You go back years down the road and you will see that written somewhere, he said. Some persons I thought were friends have sought to do permanent damage to me. So what this has taught me is who my friends are, said the 38-year-old. So the former MP and senator now bemoaned that his campaign did not have the money to match the resources of Anne-Marie Vaz and her husband Darrell. What I have was a team of motivated people. I have a united PNP behind me. I doubt that very much though. Zine, it was a campaign of pure love, sacrifices. There were times when we ran out of shirts for our workers, but they were unfeathered. Zine, they took the baton and they went into the hills and valleys. Well, I've been through the hills and valleys. You understand what I say? And we mingled with the beautiful people of Portland, Crawford said. See, the PNP came behind me massively. I'm not sure how massively behind you there right now. I had the full backing of the party because the people gave the party that motivation to come out and back me, he asserted. So Damien kind of gracious in some aspects and kind of a little bit, not facing reality in some, but I mean, it is politics and all. You understand? No. Subsequent to that, a letter which turned out to, well, I realized that the letter was fake from the get-go, started circulating in the media that the president of the People's National Party and opposition leader, Dr. Peter Phillips, would have resigned. The PNP in a statement said that they have no knowledge of the letter and it is the work of persons who are trying to create disunity and anxiety in the party. Sorry, guys. And that Dr. Peter Phillips has their full support and backing going forward. Read into that what you mean, but Peter Phillips not resign. Will Peter Phillips resign? I doubt that very much. You understand? Peter Phillips just seemed like one of them man, they were just power hungry and no matter what the circumstances, he just like a press on. You understand? Like the captain of the Titanic, even when the iceberg is ahead. Iceberg ahead! Full speed ahead! You understand what I said? Not changing no course. So, peeps, as I said, that is the whole election in a little synopsis. As I said again, for the persons who were not here last night, I have my theories as to why they lost. I called this election quite a few days back. You understand? Within the persons who I interact with personally, I would have called it even long before now. As I said, that the PNP hierarchy misread the reception that Damien Crawford got when he appeared at Dr. Linvale Bloomfield's funeral in Portland. I don't think Damien Crawford, being as popular as he is, was the best person to represent the People's National Party in the seat, considering there are persons like Attorney at Law Andrea Moore would have defeated Bloomfield in a runoff leading up to the 2016 election, but was still overlooked. Dr. Donald Rudd, who was the long-time MP for the constituency but gave it up because he said in not so many words that he had no confidence in the ability of one Portia Simpson Miller to lead the party and the country for that matter. So that is how Bloomfield came to control the constituency. So I think the selection was wrong. Secondly, they did not have the money to compete resource-wise with the Jamaica Labour Party. They are the governing party. I mean, a common sense that Anne-Marie's husband is Darrell Vaz. I mean, he is somebody who has the political knowledge far more than Damien, as a matter of fact. Next, I think that Damien's biggest strength became his greatest weakness, which is his talking. Damien might have overdone it, as he tends to do sometimes, and that came back to haunt him and to hurt him. And some of the rhetoric on the political platform would have backfired on him. But more significantly, I think that a message was sent from the people of East Portland that they are not in favor or support of Peter Phillips being the leader of the People's National Party. I think that is the biggest development out of the results of East Portland. And I've said before, I said it last night repeatedly, the People's National Party can forget about forming any government as long as Peter Phillips is at the helm of the party. It's just a reality. Peter Phillips is not charismatic. I don't think he's affable. I don't think I'd be just not, but me not see it happen. But that's my impression. That still. You understand what I say? So please, we're going to move on from that. It is what it is. We'll see what the recount holds. And as I said, knowing Crawford, I don't think he's going to really push this. I think this is just out of formality and the electoral process where the recount is done the following day. And then if there are issues, then a magisterial recount may happen. So make we see how it goes. You understand? Peace. Manners and respect to everybody who is watching. Good night, everybody. You realize I'm not do the holy pop name calling right now. I'm kind of experiment with some little things and them something. So bear with me. I know some people love when them name call, but yeah, some people don't love when the name call. So we kind of try to see if we can strike a middle ground somewhere there about. Zane? So now, moving on from the election campaign, we kind of, you understand what I say? And I really our thing that to begin with and think persons accused me last night of being sounding like I am PNP when I just had detailed the issues as I saw them. Many persons would have accused me of being that before. Persons have accused me of being Jamaica Labour Party supporter because I have nothing good to say about the PNP. So when you talk when you state your opinion, when you express your viewpoints and issues, people brand you for whatever reason. But as I said before, no politician, dead or alive, can come anywhere, Zine, and say that this boy, this big-head brother, Zine, teacher geography, Zine, runner, the host of the Teach Them channel or Jamaica, is aligned, affiliated, or in support of any political party in this country. You understand what I say? So, there it is for those persons who are simply thick-headed and can't understand when somebody is just being analytical about something. You see me? Yeah, man. So, peeps, moving on. Cops search for illegal aliens from Costa Rica. I think I'll do an individual video on this probably tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. See, we have some work to catch up on as it relates to the channel and things. So, my question is, detectives assigned to the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, are seeking the public's assistance. Sean Simpson, what go on, bro? Are seeking the public's assistance in locating 4 Costa Ricans who are believed to have illegally entered the island in March of 2019 of this year. They are some only for long name. One of them are 22, one of them are 38, one of them are 58, and one of them is I don't know. Him only know as Persia. But when I do the individual video, I'll try to pronounce these names. Francisco Javier Flores Blackwood, Christian Antonio Solo Baldivida, Zin, Esan Jesus Villalobos Arias. So I talk about him and have 4 people name. You understand? So we talk about them in a probably one separate video. So the police said that the men are believed to be in Westmoreland and were last heard from on Thursday, March 7th. I could have what them are doing in Westmoreland, and you know Westmoreland are run. Zane, are they a part of the criminal network currently in operation in Westmoreland? Are they involved in the criminal network? Any I don't know. Yeah, man, them have a million name too. So anyone knowing the whereabouts of the 4 persons are being asked to contact CTOC or the nearest police station or the police emergency 119 number or them things. You understand me I say? and thing. That is a possibility in a Janai Morgan. That's a possibility. So, you know what thing go. See, now, speaking about people coming to Jamaica, see, British man held with weed at the Sangsas airport. They never learn. When will they learn? Big up to the person who just dislike the stream. Manners and respect. Appreciate the support. Just the same. You know what I mean? Members of the Narcotics Division have charged a British national for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. How many times must we come here come say this? You understand what I say? Following the seizure of 3 pounds of ganja at the Sangsas International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James on Tuesday, he is 60-year-old Glenton Morrison, a painter of a London address in England. So reports are that Morrison checked into board a departing flight to London. During security checks, the ganja was found concealed on his person. The drug has had an estimated street value of 25,000 Jamaican dollars. So for 25,000 Jamaican, well, I guess I smoke him or I smoke it still. But the man them must here say a portion of people get catch at the airport. The man them must here say a portion of people have been convicted. And the man put for him life, him freedom at risk for 3 pounds of ganja. You understand what I say? Teach, you get brand new and labor. So I think God is a speed, man. You been a brand me for a lot of things, man. So everything good said way. You see me I say you brand me as labor right from the about Sunday. Because you say me not have nothing positive to say about the People's National Party. I mean, what is there positive to say about them anyways? They're in opposition. What them doing? You understand? What have they done for the last 2 years? Them not have nothing to do, sir. Them just a opposition. What would they have done during the 18 years of People's National Party reign and after that and after that? And I couldn't tell us them not do nothing, but they could have done and should have done a lot more. They would have been responsible for a million scandals. Saying the JLP I get themselves like they want to compete with them. No. So I just call it how I see it in a brother. So who brand me as this, brand me as this. But I'm good with that still. Because that's true, me know. Everything good. And the people around me know what they know to. You understand what I say? So one of them things, bruh. Zine, so you are brand me as labor right, someone are brand me as PNP. So I guess we just have to take the brands them. 20 million cocaine bust in Kingston. A joint operation conducted by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Narcotics Division again and the Jamaica Defence Force K9 Unit, Zine, and Jamaica Custom Contraband Enforcement Team yielded 109.2 kilograms of cocaine at Garden Key in Port Bustamante in Kingston. See? Reports from the narcotics police are at about 11:50 p.m. on Friday, March 29th. Follow me, a container was searched and 4 duffel bags containing 95 parcels of white powdery substance resembling cocaine were found. The drugs has an estimated street value of $20 million. No one was arrested in the seizure. See? And thing. So, $20 million out of cocaine don't hit the street. So that would have probably saved a few more families, a few more lives. You understand what I say? And thing. I don't know why we insist as people for continue to attempt to make money at the demise of our Jamaican brothers and sisters. Because we know it go when man start take cocaine. We know it go when man start abuse drugs. Like I want to know, how can I speak on this? Blessings, my brother. Really and truly appreciate the support, bro. You see me? But we continue as a people to be so inconsiderate, to be so thoughtless, and to just be all about the money. I'm all about the money. Like broke pocket, never know me. Like, it's just about the money. We don't care who is affected in the process. We don't care for even our family. Some man not care for them family dead, or for them family them are rob, or for them family them are make exposed to the effects of being hooked on drugs or becoming criminals. It don't really matter. It's just money for some man. You know how much of family cocaine mash up in this country. You know how much productive citizens of this country I walk, I eat out a garbage pan now. Formerly productive members of this. I mean, some man for know, for all them own and love certain things. But at the end of the day, all of us are humans, and innately we are fallible. We are prone to failure, prone to errors in judgment. So it's just a part and parcel of being humans. You understand what I say? So some man can't hold out and them get drawn out by the crowd. But when we got realize we really and truly are destroy ourselves. But when Jamaicans destroy Jamaicans, it's not a problem. But make somebody of a lighter complexion destroy it, or have straight hair or curly hair do it, then a genocide. But when we are kill off one another, it is okay, because a Jamaicans kill off Jamaicans. But if somebody else get involved with the thing, you hear all manner of evil. You understand what I say? But we can kill off ourselves and our brothers and sisters, and it mean nothing to nobody. Because a Jamaicans are kill off Jamaicans. See, Jamaicans can buy 1 million guns and come to Jamaica, and the US get the blame for it. And the Jamaicans are buy the guns them send come here. Jamaicans can sell them brothers £1,000,000 of cocaine for ton full, and a Colombia get the blame. When are we going to take some responsibility for hurting, harming, killing our brothers and sisters, destroying families, destroying our children? When are we going to take some blame for that? You see me I say? But we blame everything and everybody else except Jamaicans. And are we our own biggest problem? The biggest problem that Jamaicans face is Jamaicans. I've said that 1,000,000 times. Apart from corrupt politicians and corrupt police, we as people and our mentality is the biggest problem facing this nation. And it will continue to be the biggest problem going forward, because the mentality is degenerating and deteriorating at a rapid rate. The moral decay of this country is alarming. You understand what I say? Every man just want to eat a food. It no matter who get hurt in the process. As long as a man I eat food, him good. But I mean, I know still. So, moving on here, sir. So, well done to the police force. Well done to the narcotics division again. And the custom contraband enforcement team. Zane and the K9 division of the JCF. So, yeah. A few more households may survive for a little longer. And the man them. As Cartel one saying, the man will try coke for go try dead. See, brothers. Like, me personally don't know when to get out of that. And I don't think I will ever find out, because, boy, I don't know. I not even smoke family. Like, I've never smoked weed. We don't smoke, so we don't do the smoking thing. I grew up where my mother smoked weed, the cigarette. My stepfather smoked weed, cigarette. My friends that smoke. That never appealed to me. You know, appealed to me when me a youth I grew up. Girls. Yeah, so I say that them the things that appeal to me back then, brother. No tattoo, me no tattoo on my body. Seeing my ears not pierced, me no piercing on my body. My eyebrows them not shaved, my eyebrows them just neat like that. You understand what I say? Me never alter the color of my skin. Me no pierce my ears. Me not that them things that just not appeal to the eye, brother. Tell you what appeal to me when me a youth I grew up. Girls. And that's what me think they from them time dead till them time, yeah. You understand what I say? Me be myself I know still, but back in the days, you understand what I say? That's what me think the family. Me didn't even wear jewelry for show you. The only piece of jewelry I wear is this chain, as I said Crawford or Joe Grind, you call it. It's a small chain. Dancehall IG say herbs are the healing of the nation. Well, I don't really see Jamaica heal still, so I don't know. And I know people who smoke herb and they lick them chips, sir. You understand what I say? So, that is the next debate in the dancehall IG. I don't really see herb really heal the nation. And most of the youth them will smoke like them, you know. You see me? Just I cruff them. You see me? Check out most of the youth them. Look how much productive citizens in this country you see really a smoke weed. Like religiously a smoke weed. Zane, auntie calls him. Alright, auntie. Zane. So me never tell nobody say me a gallus. You understand what I said from back then till now. From medieval days till them time here, it's just the girls them interested in them. You know, the smoking thing, the tattoo thing, the eye shaving, the eyebrow. I don't want to think that, so the man them, basically the long and short of the stories, and so no kind of show me on. The long and short of the stories, the man them for learn for all them own family. You understand, the man them get too caught up in our friends, in the hype. You see me? Seeing blessings in a Craig's J. Most of the youth them me grew up with a smoke and bore up and have tattoo all about, brother. And I might think that I could pierce me ears from donkey ears now. And I might think that some man I know them ears, them start with them ears and the whole of them ears, then them nose, then them eye, then them tongue, then them nip. And that's a thing there. Family you don't need them things there for 15, brother. You don't need them things there for achieve nothing here. Some man say them a bleach because the girls them like it. I don't bleach. And I good with the girls them and the girls them good with me. Richie say want to tread. Brother, me I say still, me not shave my eyebrow. If a man want shave my eyebrow, I feel him think that. I kinda think the eyebrow shaving thing for the girls them still. I just my personal opinion upon it still. See, me not easy with no tattoo, but me no need no tattoo. You follow me I say? Me not have to alter my complexion. Me see man the brown and me a bleach because them say the girls them like it. You see me? I never see a girl who say them not like my complexion. You have some girl that like darker men still, but you know what I mean? I just this sort of thing there. You see me? So you think you man them now have to get caught up in a Babylon family. I just that me I tell him on them. You can be your own man, yo. You don't need to get carried away by nothing. Me is a living testament to that, brother. No eyebrow shavings, no piercing, no tattoo, no nail ring, no nothing. Just natural. And me live. You see me, I say? Me no short or nothing like that. You understand? So me no know I'm to the man they me a star. I know. But peeps, you make kind of digress, so me I go move on. You know what I mean? And them goods up there. So the police them find some drugs, them find some weed, them find some cocaine and thing. See? Submachine gun and magazine found in Rose Heights, St. James. You know Rose Heights hot like a fire. You understand what I say? An illegal submachine gun with a magazine containing 56 live rounds. One magazine containing 56 live rounds in the peeps. See, during a raid at Village Top, Rose Heights in St. James on Wednesday. Yeah, so let me say, so reports from the JDF, because I think it was led by the JDF. So Major Basil Jarrett, who is a Civil Military Corporations officer, said that the discovery occurred at about 5 a.m. Zine, when a joint police military team were conducting a raid on a premises in the area. Zine, no one was detained with the fine and thing. So, boy, I don't know. It would have occurred on Wednesday, April the 3rd, I said. One magazine containing 56 rounds. Like, I don't know what the man I'm up to. You see me, I say? So, I don't know. Moving on here, sir. Suspicion lands pull up on gun charge in Westmoreland, yeah? So, a team of officers assigned to the Westmoreland Police Division seized a firearm and arrested and charge a man for the reported find on the Causeway Main Road in the parish on Sunday, March the 11th. So the accused is 26-year-old Dwayne Galloway, otherwise called Pull Up, a labourer, always a labourer, off Mint Road in Grangeville, Westmoreland. So reports from the Savannah Lamar police are at about 8:45 p.m. Lawmen were in the area when they saw Galloway, whose actions arose their suspicion, the gun bag. You understand what I say? He was accosted, searched, and the HS 2000 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 13 9mm rounds of ammunition was allegedly found in his possession. Yeah? So you know, so them bag him and tag him and them something they are jail like. So I'm supposed to go court one of them time there. You understand me? I say pull up, get pull up. Man them boy me I say. Man them I don't know. Cause I don't think pull up of that gun for souvenir. You understand? So well done to the police officers, yeah? So peeps, as I have been saying for a little while now, I remember one night my principal was in the comments and she would have made mention of the fact that she said something along the line of, well said my future dean of discipline. See? And you know me laugh because I would have had discussions with my principal before, and even before that even came up, because I kind of preempt the move and thing, and I would have approached her from the get-go and said, miss, that is not something that I am interested in. See, I would have also shared in recent times that I think as an educator, in Jamaica, I think that I would have offered of myself as best as I can for a decade now. Blessings to the person who dislike the stream again. Manners. And I think that the time is drawing nigh where I will be stepping away from the education system. And cease being a teacher. I once loved being a teacher. I once loved teaching geography. I still love teaching geography. I think I'll always love teaching geography. But I think that being a part of the education system in Jamaica is not for me in the long term anymore. There are other things that I want to pursue. There are goals that I wish to achieve, and I don't see myself achieving those goals. Continuing to teach. I have no desire of being an administrator in the high school system, VP, principal, dean of discipline. No. Probably one time when I did younger, but I don't really have them things there as being a desire. You understand what I say? And as such, I would have detailed in the past some of the reasons why I will be stepping away from the education system when I do. You understand what I say? And apart from the fact that there's no respect given to most of the teachers in the country by parents, communities, it don't really matter who. Like there's no respect and love for teachers anymore. A parent will come to school to seek to be physical with a teacher versus trying to straighten out them children these days. You understand what I say? Parents will come to school and try to speak to teachers anyway in front of their kids. So what you think I got them to the children when you gone home? Parents sit down and slaughter teachers and administrators with them children. So what you think will happen when they go back to school? You understand what I say? You call parents a million times trying to seek intervention for them children, but the moment you rough up a youth, them reach a school, ready for war. Subsequently you build a file upon a youth and you try to terminate the youth attendance from the institution. The parents run carry them down a ministry send them back to the school. It don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And also I cannot be in a system where everybody have rights except me. The children have a million rights. What kind of rights the teachers have? The popular debate now is that if a child hit you, you walk away and go report it to the police station. Because you are the adult and you are emotionally mature. And them youth are now with thumping in your face. Well, not really my face still, guys. Not really left my face scale. It's like, you understand? But you know, anything can happen to anyone away. It's just that me kind of always pan guard. And the youths them know what time it is. You see me I say some man probably even think it and probably just have to just kill it in them thoughts. Because we don't really play a certain game. You see me? And we say that anyway, anytime. Because everybody with me teach and who know who me teach know that. We don't play that. You see me I say? So that are the popular discussion now. You are the adult. You are emotionally mature. And you cannot stoop to the level of the child. So the child thump you in your eye. You just cover it up and go to the police station. You understand what I say? And thing. So that's how I think the peeps. And I will not be a part of a system where a child don't understand and know so them is a child. And know so there are rules and regulations for children different from rules and regulations for adults. You understand what I say? So at the end of the day, the education system is not something that I want to be a part of for much longer. I just say reality that. You see me? So when some people are come on and talk about the children need, that the children need for to learn to be children. You understand what I say? So that's something there. So you know, and all of this is just prefacing a situation that would have occurred in Western Jamaica recently. And these things have been happening. You understand what I say? Because, as me I say, educators now don't have no rights. So the reality. And I guess on a spell. I have been an educator for a while. I just look young and fresh and nice like. But me been a do this for a while. You understand what I say? And I have seen things, I have read things, I have heard things. I know what go on. See, and every year it gets worse. And every year the ministry takes more and more autonomy and power from administrators and educators. Zane and thing. Right now the ministry will tell us you can't lock out youth out of school if them come late. Some man will come late all 2 o'clock for 7 o'clock, 7:30 school. And what you gonna do? The ministry say you can't lock them out. You can't just give suspensions of these days based on ministry perv. Look here, like the system is a whack. And with the generation that we are currently dealing with, Zane, the psyche that they have, the mentality that they have, we need all the support and resources to treat with the issues that they have. And yes, we know some children, Zane, we know some children, teach them how would you have handled that Calabar situation. Brother, no school of me inner, no youth to no try that. Not even the first day me got it, because you said this position alone make them know so them couldn't try that, brother. So me never no need for deal with a Calabar situation there. No way, shape or form. You understand what I say? As a matter of fact, when me go around there for some bed, the man them go say, yo, make the general get some bed. That's a simple thing. So me no need for deal with that. I just say simple maths. You see me I say? So that Calabar situation there, I wouldn't be dealing with that situation, my brother. I just say simple thing. You see me I say? Because for me, first and foremost, is respect. We don't expect to get respect from the youth them without giving it. As my normally telling you, you know. And we have students in here now. I refer to the females as ladies and the males as gents. Ladies, you may be seated. Gents, you may be seated. Morning ladies, morning gents. That's how we deal with the thing. Respect with thing there. You understand what I say? We not discriminate. Zane, we not disrespect. You know more time you have to page a youth if you get page. A simple thing that. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, say, you are dealing with children. And children, they are very discerning. They pay attention to everything. And whether you think them bright or not, them very street smart. So you have to know what time it is, brother. Zane, and the respect what you give the youth, them at the level their respect generally the youth them give to you, you know. I just want you remember that still. You understand me? I say, so the Calabar situation, them, you don't have to deal with that, brother. I tell you that. You understand? As I say right now, most of the man them say, yo, make sir get some bed now there. I just say thing that, brother. Because I just respecting anything. You see me? But what I say now is that I speak with first-hand knowledge when I tell you that many teachers in many institutions go through those gates in the days and they're in a sense of fear. They are fearful for their lives. You understand what I say? And they feel like there's no support. They feel like they have no rights. But you see, we kind of, as Simo then say, we taller than them, so we see far than them. We see the thing are forward, you know. And with my personality, and with my belief that children are children and children should know that they are children, and the moment you walk through the school gate, you have to understand, saying really you run here, so. You understand? So if me go in an institution and me feel like say that ability would be removed or stripped by the Ministry of Education, then me not staying there. You understand what I say? Because I don't necessarily think say the ministry can look upon me and tell me say if one you take one knife and cut me or stab me or thump me in my face, me for just cover my face and walk to the police station because I'm the adult. I'm more emotionally mature. I don't necessarily think nobody in the ministry can really sit down and tell me that. I just the reality that. Triffy and Spike, big up yourself and brother. Zane, Sergeant Kevin Watson, good evening, bro. Welcome. I appreciate the support. Triffy, big up yourself, bro. You see me? Some of that I say all of that. And listen to this now, peeps. Remember recently, down at one school there, one sports day, the children them demonstrate and lock the gate and block road and burn tire. Because them never get them PE gear for sports. That's how the thing reach. You understand what I say? That's how there's something there. We see now where a security guard, the news would have spread that it was a dean of discipline. It wasn't. A security guard would have died after being stabbed by high school students. We seen a situation where last year, and it is the same school, students from this school, one bus driver, box him repeatedly with chopper in them and gang him and fling stone through the man bus window. That same school here. Are them the type of youths we are deal with. See? You understand what I say? So you have many people sitting out there and chat off them out. Even some people in the Ministry of Education never step foot in our school yet. As a teacher, as an educator. Some of them can't survive 5 minutes in a some school, in a some classroom. They use them, tear them to pieces. And the people them who has the skill set to do it, they give them no support. Security guard dies after being stabbed by a high school student. Me see a boy the other day, one police officer, when the police officer shot him a box. I don't know what led to the situation. And then now, after the policeman box him friend them one war the police them. The policeman a try to detain the youth. The man a fight and I tell the police we got S this and S that and them things there. And them ready for war the police. Me never see the rest of the video, so I don't know what happened. And that's the thing there. Me see police and youth reach school late recently. Last year one at a time. And police must say talk to them and the man war the policeman all get beat up. That's why youth them there, you know. Yeah, so let me say. A security guard who was reportedly attacked and stabbed by a student at a prominent high school in a problem-plagued Westmoreland community has succumbed to his injuries. We seen a situation where some girls gang and beat one dean of discipline at Anchovy High School last year. And that's how the youths them there in the country. The angels. The future of tomorrow. Ministries angels. Check how many schools have expelled students and the ministry reinstate them. See, yes, I know so the youth them can't go them here go sit down and idle. But then there must be institutions for children like those to be reformed. But they are sent back in the same institution to the same crap. See? So the Granger High School student who was involved in the stabbing has been held. So a Granger High School student who has been on suspension from the institution has been has been taken into custody for questioning in connection with the stabbing death of a security guard on duty at the Westmoreland School last Friday. So the deceased has been identified as Clifton Lumley, of a Savannah Lamar Westmoreland address. So the police are seeking at least one other student in relation to the killing. Reports are that about 2:40 p.m. on the day in question, the guard was stabbed during an attack by two individuals at the school. Reports are that a group of boys who were on suspension went onto the school compound. They had them there on suspension. The boy them a look trouble. I don't know why they were suspended. Marvin Fletcher said metal detector at all school gates. Also, all students must enroll in the cadet program. I don't know that you can tell all children to enroll in the cadet program still, because it don't really work like that still. Because some youth will have different interests. Youth will want to go 4-H, youth will want to play football, play cricket, and really work out like just every youth for the cadet program. You understand what I said? The troubled youth, I think, should be as a part of them staying in this institution to be in the cadet program. Just like how I think all unattached youths between age 19 to 25 should serve in the military for 2 years. Is just my view upon the matter that still. You understand what I say? And thing. The boys reportedly so reports are that a group of boys who were on suspension went onto the school compound and were instructed to leave by the guard. The man are doing work. The youth them death on suspension. If them did want to stay in school, them wouldn't not get no problem in the first place to be suspended. So them farm fool, them get put out of school for a little time and them decide to go back on the compound. The man who is being paid to ensure say people when they're on the compound don't come on the compound, tell them to come off. See? When they were told to leave, the boys reportedly resisted. And the police were called. Students we are talking about, children. These are the same children where the Ministry of Education are going to put back in the school them. When the principals and administration try to get rid of them. And sometimes the youth them just want a different environment. Place them in a different school, man. You understand? You can have a youth that gives problem from grade 7 to 11 and the principal asks the parents to find a different school and you, being the arrogant Ministry of Education, carry them people they go put back in the school and say the principal have to take them back. It happens, peeps. I have seen it many a times. Vanessa Chapman said it starts from home. Not all the time, Empress. Because many parents do the best they can by their children. And many of these children are coming out of good homes. And them come on the road, come farm fool with friends. Mark, you have a lot of them where nobody not really responsible for them or them yard, them grow themselves. But you have some parents who are parents who try to instill the right values and discipline of them youths. And them go out the road, go farm fool with friends. Many parents I have met like that. Some youths, when you meet them parents, you wonder if are them parents that for true. Decent people them. What Sean Clue means, I don't need to have no school administrator, brother. I'm close to school administration. I know what is going on, sir. You understand what I say? Now, the boys reportedly resisted and the police were called. On the arrival of the police officers, the boys left the school. But after the police left the institution, the boys returned. And an argument and a tussle reportedly developed between members of the group and the security guard. The same boys who were on suspension, the same boys who were asked to leave the school compound, the same boys for who the police were called, went back. Because every man a bad man, and no man not take no talk, and no man can diss me because security diss me, guard diss me. They go paid sicky. You understand what I say? But after the police left, the boys returned and an argument and a tussle reportedly developed between the members of the group and the guard. During what was said to have been a direct attack from two of the students, one reportedly stabbed the guard multiple times. He was rushed to hospital for treatment but succumbed to his injuries the following morning. High school students. The same students will have the unwavering, unrelenting support of the Ministry of Education. This is the reality. Don't make nobody else tell you about the reality. Teach, I tell you about the reality. Somebody who teaches, who is a part of the system, I tell you what the reality is. A regular man attack teacher in certain places. Some teacher afraid to talk to some youths. Me not in a no institution and me can't talk to no guy. You're madman. School security needs firearm. Mojo Peters, sir, that is not going to happen, sir. Because then that is a next can of worm. You're going to open you can't lock back. Because there's a rule, as a matter of fact, there's a rule as per the Ministry of Education that a teacher who is a licensed firearm holder is not supposed to have the firearm on his person while on the school compound in a family. Much less with security guard have guns, sir. You want some community man come take it from him. So make we be rational when we make some things. Some pronouncements still. You see? But this is the reality that teachers face in schools. And I don't work at the baddest school in Jamaica. I know that there are many institutions who are dealing with some grave situations. But I can tell you that the challenge is real. And as I told you, these are some of the youths who principals and administrators are trying to get rid of, and the ministry send them back. Yes, you can't just send the youth them out on the street, so for real. Zane are social workers in school. Not that I know of, but there are guidance counselors attached to every educational institution in this country. Every high school have a guidance counselor. Some school have 2 and 3. So when me hear some people are chat off them mouth about teachers and teachers that, I just look upon them and laugh, because if them did go school go pay attention, them would not make such dumb statements. When some people say some things about teachers, man, I mark you, I will be one of the first to tell you, some of my colleagues, them are waste of space too. Them only in there for your salary. Them not really mean the youth some of the country not good. But the majority of persons who are qualified as educators in this country want the best for each child who is in front of them and want the best for Jamaica. And teachers are slaughtered. They are abused physically, verbally, emotionally, financially. Don't talk about the financial abuse, family. So as I've said before, and I'll say it again, Zane, the education system is not a system that I want to be a part of for any extended or protracted period of time going forward. That decision has been made mentally, and it's just a matter of time. You understand what I say? I say I prefer go sell bag juice and banana chips family. Because I stand for make more money than what I make as a teacher too. Knowing my drive and my charisma. When I sell bag juice a problem. Y'all want a bag juice factory beside you. You understand what I say? So, peeps, the thing set away. See? And some persons who are not a part of the system talk crap day in, day out. Some of the people them who are earning millions of dollars for consultancy working at the Ministry of Education come and talk crap day in, day out. And I want them go sit down in one classroom in certain institution for a day. Just for a day. And they understand what administrators and teachers in this country are dealing with. In many cases, criminals, murderers, gun bags. You understand? Girls, you leave them, not them boyfriend yard, you know. Them man yard come to school. You feel what I say? Youths where them and them father share the same spliff. See? Girl where them a go party and them mother wine pan the same man. Girls where them and them mother have the same man. Youths where them and them father and them mother sit down on the same gambling table and gamble. And them the youths that we are dealing with in the country family. So when some people are going like them a fool to the thing and them don't know to the thing and them move up, man. So when not talk to me, when I come with no facts family. And I come tell me about something when I live. Enough youths are lock gun. Enough youths are bust gun. How can you talk to a girl who live with a man who older than you? How can you talk to a youth who there with a woman who older than your mother? Yo, you know, move on to that because we can do this for the whole night and I want to sleep. See, speaking about Westmoreland, you understand what I say? Anting. Yeah. 5 shots. 1 fatal in Westmoreland. What day them shoot about 10 in about 23 or 24 or then 7-1. Like, I don't know what going up at Westmoreland there. See? Down at Westmoreland, the upper Westmoreland, the crossway Westmoreland, the sideway Westmoreland. I don't know what going on. A man is dead and 4 other persons injured after a lone gunman opened fire on a group of people gathered along a section of the busy Great George Street in Savannah Lamar on Monday. So that is 56-year-old taxi operator Anthony Tomlinson, otherwise called Fowler, of Burnt Savannah District in Westmoreland. So reports from the Corporate Communications Unit are that about 5:05 p.m., an armed man allegedly opened gunfire into a crowd that was on the roadway. When the shooting subsided, 5 persons, including a 6-year-old boy, were found suffering from gunshot wounds. So the police were summoned and the injured persons taken to hospital where Tomlinson was pronounced dead and the child and one of the men admitted in stable condition. The other 2 injured persons were treated and released. The police said they might investigate it. Westmoreland again. We're seeing a situation again. I have not seen this in conventional media yet, so I've not really said or done much with the story. But I got the videos and pictures where 2 persons were shot and killed in along Barnett Street in Montego Bay again, I think. And we're seeing where 3 persons were killed in Maypen, Clarendon. At a funeral parlor. The story around that is a bit sketchy, so I'm not going to get into that right now. Are them things they are going on the street? And check the profile of the youth them where they killing. 19 to 25, most of them. Check the profile of the youth them where get murdered. 19 to 25, most of them. Do a survey in a more school these days and ask you what them want to be. And they are blatant. Them want to be artists, scammer, or gunmen, and them not afraid to tell you. Boy tell me that me get dark like a night, people. He have to fix up that quick and fast. Because him can't go tell me that honesty. He have to change his mind. See him? No, Antical, I don't have that story as it. It's probably available, but me never come across it. Because the work settings one time and thing. So the stories I'm gonna get for cover tonight, I'll try to cover them on Sunday night, Sunday evening. So, peace. Me I got done that something and got me bed. Alright, I'm tired of foolishness. So Jamaicans, whether we there yard or we there abroad, what are we afraid? What are we still? Nobody me that me mean like. You understand? I be a foolishness. Like anyway we go foolishness follow. New Jersey rape accused held while attempting to flee to Jamaica. A New York City man has been charged in a sexual assault that occurred in New Jersey 14 years ago. See? Authorities say Roydell Cameron was arrested on March 29 at the John F. Kennedy Airport as he tried to board a flight to Jamaica. He remains in jail in New York pending extradition to New Jersey. See? So authorities say an expanded cold case homicide unit helped develop DNA evidence in the case, which led to Cameron being identified as a suspect. Yeah, so I say, I don't know him run come to Jamaica for. He never say if he is Jamaican, but I figure say if he run come him good as that. Yeah, so I say. So he faces 2 counts of sexual assault as well as a weapon offense and a charge of making terroristic threats. Yeah, son, I don't know what is the nature of those threats, but them say make them like. Yeah, son. And I would have done this video earlier in the week where a Jamaican man, Noel Chambers, was on the run and wanted in the United States for allegedly killing his wife, his 10-year-old daughter, and also injuring his older daughter. You understand? So he's now in custody. So the Jamaican now in custody for alleged killing of wife and daughter in Miami. Then, the suspect was identified as 57-year-old Noel Chambers, otherwise called Massive, of Miami Gardens in Florida and Jamaica. Seeing he's accused of hacking to death his 49-year-old wife, Larice Harris, and 10-year-old daughter, Shayla Chambers. Another daughter, 29-year-old Shannalee Chambers, survived the assault, but has been hospitalized in critical condition. I hope that she manages to recover from her injuries. So following the 3-day manhunt, Chambers was found hiding near a fire station in New York, in Miami, I should say. You understand? He has since been questioned and he's been held without bond and them something. He's expected to be slapped with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. That sounds like a death penalty to me still and them something. So, unconfirmed reports are based on what him family has said. He would have probably committed the murders because his wife wanted a divorce and them something there. So, I don't know how true that is and them something there. But anyway, the yard man them there, something just, what I mean, So please, I come across a story I kind of find interesting on a local level. I mean, when I read the headline, people are going to get dark. But, Lord, easy with the darkness, look a bit there. The article says, the headline reads, "Stop feeding the homeless on the streets of Kingston," says the KSAMC, Kingston and St. Andrew Metropolitan Corporation. Stop feeding the homeless on the streets of Kingston. See, and I know immediately persons are going to say, when I move and go, people do not for poor people and things. But I think there's a little bit more to it. So I could try rationalize it. And this is my last topic for the night. Like, I want to sleep. Over the past couple of months, several videos have emerged online of persons engaged in philanthropic act of feeding homeless people in downtown Kingston. These good Samaritans include well-known artists, young children, and one man who, after handing out boxes of goods and food, I suspect, threw $500 bills out of the window of his moving car all while videotaping the activity. However, the powers that be have now thrown a baleful eye on the practice of random acts of kindness and have published ads in the local newspapers on Thursday forbidding members of the public from engaging in such gestures. The ad reads, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation is reminding members of the public that feeding homeless people on the streets of Kingston is strictly prohibited and must cease with immediate effect. The corporation highlighted King Street in downtown Kingston as one of the most prominent locations where Good Samaritans go to feed the homeless. Among those who have ventured to the commercial district to feed the homeless is reggae superstar Buju Banton, who last month handed out box lunches to the less fortunate just days after his historic Long Walk to Freedom concert in Kingston. And no, my friend said, nobody never let me know, said Buju go feed some youths. Me go video him like. Zin, however, it said feeding the homeless at such locations is not tolerated, and the activity must instead be done at designated enclosed areas and buildings as prescribed by the KSAMC's Poor Relief Department. I don't know what kind of sanctions will be there for your actions if you decide to feed some homeless people. I don't necessarily know that it's an issue to go feed some homeless people. But them I say right now, you have to go through the channels and them something there. So for more information, I provide information, so I don't make it up. I share it. The public must contact the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation Poor Relief Department located at 65 Hanover Street via telephone or via email. The information is here. It's not a problem. You understand? So, I don't know what people think about that, so I'm going to run a small survey before I cut out. Do you think that it is okay to just go and feed homeless persons who most of the times are hungry? Wherever you find them. You say you just get some food, prepare some food. See, as a matter of fact, Keita, Scott and myself would have been discussing that we need for something for some people for the Easter. Not necessarily spearhead it, but participate in raising probably money for a local Easter thing and something. I think she said she was going to share it with the channel WhatsApp group and thing. I don't know if she get around to that and thing. I not even get to monitor the group in recent times because time just set away as it turned night and a day. You understand what I say? So, let me know if you think it is okay for us carry some food, go give some people anyway at all, as long as them need it. So yes, no, or maybe so. I don't know. Like, just let me know. Yes or no. See, because me personally don't see why it should be an issue per se in feeding persons who are in need. Yes, me understand. So whatever we do, we need some structure and organization behind it. And me understand the rationale behind using designated location. Zane. So, I understand it from that perspective, but I don't know that it is as big an issue as for the I don't remember what them name. Zane, the KSAMC to actually be taking out ads in the paper to bring this across to the public. But as I said, it's all a matter of opinion. You understand? It's not all persons are able to find housing and accommodation in these shelters or house for the indigent. Zine are these dropping facilities. And that's what some people live on the street. So what about the KSAC, the former KSAC, that's what I call them. How about they now finding these persons, removing them from the street, and having them placed in institutions where persons are there to treat with whatever condition there and to feed them then. And these persons who want to donate now go to these institutions to do the donations. So if a situation exists where a person are on the street, because these persons who are on the street, who feed them though? If these Samaritans are not going there to feed them. You understand what I say? So how about the KSAC find a way then to remove these people from the street, have them in central locations where they are being cared for, and these persons who want to give back and contribute. Because we don't necessarily think it's so hard for put some money together, get some food cooked, catered, and bring go give some people upon one afternoon when them probably never eat from yesterday. You see me? So in terms of what the KSAC is saying, well, the KSAMC is saying, I understand it from one perspective, but then I understand the reason why persons find it convenient for just, you see a man there and him hungry, just give him something to eat. You understand what I mean? I say quick and fast. No listening or something there. But them I say, enough it happen. But me I say then, if these persons are left on the street by the same KSAMC, then who is feeding them? Where do they eat? What do they eat? You understand what I say? So why not then get these persons off the street, cater for them, and have these persons make these contributions and donations through formal channels where these persons can benefit. Me mean the persons them I want. Me I mean politicians and them friends neither. We eat a food mentality when I eat people food. Yeah, you know what I mean? So peeps, Jamaica Terati, done. Ma cut it there, so. See, so whatever we never cover tonight, we try to cover Sunday evening focus. Why this thing a focus on so much recently? Money probably a true we are green screen still. But we got change out the webcam to a actual camera in our future. So get a better picture and probably look a little bit more handsome too. So yeah, that never hurt. The ladies them like that. Yeah, so let me say. So peeps, big up on yourself. As me say, me ain't too big up nobody earlier like that because me I try a different format tweeting and them something there and thing and I kind of work on some things in my head in terms of the production value of the stream, kind of make it look like a TV program type of thing. Intro and graphics and them local things as the streaming software is updated and different things are added. Hopefully they add a channel where I can receive calls from either WhatsApp or FaceTime or Google Hangout soon, because I can only receive calls via Skype right now. So hopefully them do that and them local things there. See, me even start use my stream deck and some local things. So hopefully them facilitate them things in our future and thing. And we are work on improving the look of the stream, the feel of the stream. The stream sound nice. God, the ladies, them going to say my voice sound nice. Yeah, you know what I mean? But peace, when I serious left here now, peace. Big up on yourself. Really and truly appreciate the continued support from everybody. And for the people that are there for the first time, if you never check out the second channel yet, you need to go across, go do so. You understand? More time I check the subscription and I look on the names that were missing. You understand what I mean? I just laugh to myself, because you have some people who pledge to support your thing, and then when you check out the thing, you realize them a joke to the thing. But everything good still. You understand what I mean? You can't force people for do things, to pledge them support. But we are saying for the people them, who want to see the sexy side of Jamaica, the beautiful side of Jamaica, the development taking place in Jamaica, the different attractions in Jamaica, the different food venues in Jamaica. Jamaica is the place for you. That's the second channel. It is just an extension of Teach Them. Because I remember I started uploading these videos and Teach Them. But remember, Teach Them core focus is being analytical about political, economic, social, entertainment and sporting events affecting Jamaica and Jamaicans. And I did not want to lose sight of that focus. So I decided to remove that aspect of the content and create a second channel, an individual channel for that. And it kind of stemmed out of when my channel was demonetized recently and things. So you have to wise up and thing. But I think that channel, it is growing, slowly, but it's alright. So for the people that want to subscribe to that channel yet, I would crave your support over there. You understand? Jamaica, that is just an extension of teach them. You understand what I say? The man say Champions League channel. DS Electronics, pick up yourself, you know. You understand? So I soon big up the people them, but what I want to say, you know, peeps, man, as a respect for the continued support, you would have touched 100,000 subs not so long ago. We almost reached 102,000 and counting, you know, 1 month, you know. You know what I mean? We give thanks. We remain humble same way. The work continues. I have not been able to put in as much work as I would want to put in recent times because I have started working out again. Because fat no fit me. You understand what I say? And things. So I kind of decided I not really want a fat life. So I kind of try balance the thing. But with government work, with the gym, with the 2 channels, it takes its toll. So sometimes I will come home and want to upload, but it's rough because one video sometimes take 3-4 hours depending on the video and the amount of resources that you have to use and research and scripting, and it takes a lot of time, peeps. You understand what I say? So when people appreciate the work what we do, we appreciate them people because it's not easy, peeps. Some people feel like I just get up and you just take a video and just upload it and you're good to go. YouTube don't work like that no more. See? Boy, I have a Facebook account selling a dancehall IG. But we not too, you understand, upload pan in person. We just share my links, them and thing. You understand? I kind of hear a little thing about monetization over Facebook, you know. But right now, I just go and focus here, so. And eventually, because what I want to do is simulcast stream to Facebook while I'm streaming. Not just take up my phone and go Facebook, but while I'm streaming, the stream is on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So, we can do that anytime. Because we do the research already, but we don't really get around to that yet. Everything take a little time. Things take a little time. Slow and steady when you're racing a Turkish style. You can't do everything one time. So you add things incrementally as you go along. You understand what I mean? I'm kind of in this for the long haul. We don't just come for fly by night and pitch by day. We there have to put in some work and build a brand and go on. You know what I mean? Teach them. Make sure the message reach them. You understand? Some people can't learn still, but that's how it goes. A skill I say a straight flagging from them nagging, you know what I mean? Rodney, big up yourself in a Godfather if you're about it, you know what I think? So peeps, have a wonderful weekend. You understand what I say? Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have something nice to drink, but if you have to drink, don't drive. If you have to drive, don't drink. You understand? And thing. When you go up on the road, load the headphone them, load the Bluetooth headpiece them, be alert, be observant. Know the people in the environment and your surroundings. You understand? You can't just give you 3 points. So 3 points give you now play again. You know what I mean? And thing. So you have to know what you do. If you have to take public transport before you reach a segment, travel with only the cash you need. Kind of set away more time still. But like travel with the cash you need. Don't walk with no whole heap of money where you no need for spend right now. Cause you will lose it. And lose your life in that process. So that's the next thing. If you have to take public transportation, know the do's and the don'ts. You understand what I say? Try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, take the license plate number. Even if you're in a group, take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. Describe the car. Describe the bus. Describe the driver. Tell people where they tell people where you go. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust no one. For the people that post every detail of them life, top. You understand what I say? Stop. Exposed on their lives. So the people that want to live them relationship on social media and them social media set us stop. You understand what I say? People don't need to know every detail in their life. I'm going to have sex now with bae. Nobody don't need to know that, family. Oh, I just done had sex. Nobody don't need to know that, brother. You understand what I say? Boy, I don't know. Zane, peeps, we don't have to be careful. The man that will kill off the people, them pitting, we don't stop. The man that will kill off people, stop. The ladies, them we risk them life with likes. So no stop. You understand what I say? I will heap, but just tap the man. See? Tap the man. Tap. You understand what I say? Blur need. I say peace. Big up and respect for the support and all the people that must still locking, must still clocking. You know, we appreciate the support something now. We say Christopher Daly, we say Richie the General, Miss Grace Abel, Finnar, Ingrid Theater, Juggernaut MJ, Simple Sin, Romario Turta, K. Dennis, Miss Joan Gray, Paulette Gooding, Andrea D, Jamla TV, are the youngest lad, Junior Lewis, Mike Lewis, I wonder if Junior and Mike are brother, DS Electronics Unlimited, What a me pen. What them saying on play pen. You know I think Janet Doherty. Love 2 Saunders. Zane, Christopher Daly, Warrior Star, Ingrid Theater, Jerry Mentz, Miss Grace Abel, Vanessa Chapman, Kanaika Chisholm, Miss Sophia Kobe, Dancehall IG, Cookie Mama, Mr. Chelsea Azad, Dervan Guthrie, One Nation Team Hilltop. You know what I mean? I don't know if you big up Cookie Mama. Cookie, big up yourself, you know. Ellie London, Ellie. Wow, go on Empress, everything good? I hope you're alright, you know, I radio voice say I get it, you know what I mean? Finar, DeAndre Small, Lawless the debut, don't. You understand me? I know the Royal General in the building. You see me? Peeps, big up on yourself. Make nah, some of the name I can't call on the name. You know I think of Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott. Manners, Richie B gas station. Big up yourself in the youth. Father Ken Prosper. Manners are respect, you know. You know what I mean, peeps? As we say, walk good. Enjoy your weekend. Sunday, 5:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. You understand? If you not the notification, then put it in your alarm, the family, man. You not costing nothing. You understand me? I say big up on yourself, peeps. Manners, respect. I appreciate the continued support. You see me, I try to put in some work over the weekend. Make the channel fly again. You know what I mean? Peeps. Walk good. Step with Jah. I'm out.